Hey guys, Kevin Cage back with another cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you're serious about the digital asset space, and let's get right into it today. One take and uncut. Guys, before we get into this information, this is an absolute must-see. We have to continue to spread this information around because many people will be censored on YouTube. YouTube just announced the community guidelines, so do not be surprised. So again, guys, be sure to follow me on Twitter and my second YouTube channel if this does occur. Both links can be found in the video's description. All right, where do I begin? I cannot even express how important and fragile the current circumstances are for this entire system. Even, people are sharing this. The last two recessions corrected by 50%. Public debt is now $22 trillion. In December 2007, it was only $9 trillion. Commercial debt today is $10 trillion. December 2007, it was $6 trillion. And, Grimace McDonald, his Twitter handle even, emphasized this. He said, the bigger the bubble, the bigger the fall. It is absolutely coming. We can see silver and metals just going down, plummeting, at least this morning. And people are wondering why, creating that cognitive dissonance, wondering why is there a pan sell-off? What is occurring? Why is silver so low if everybody keeps saying it is the most undervalued physical asset in the world, just as Greg Manarino and many others preach? Well, one thing to consider, guys, and if you didn't realize, there was one massive silver exchange that was announcing today. They were saying that they can't really get any more silver right now. The mint is saying that they're out. There's all kinds of fear in the marketplace. And what is happening is some of the biggest holders of precious metals, JP Morgan, for example, they can short this market. They can short the price of silver, drop it, scare the rest of people out of it thinking it's losing its value. They'll create, FUD and say, silver's not as valuable as gold. They'll say whatever they can to sell to the masses. Now, what is happening is they're going to short squeeze this market, get every little penny out of this market, and then when they want, it is in their best interest for it to have a higher price because obviously they own the bulk of it. This is what is occurring right in front of our eyes. It's going to happen once again. Right now, whether it's $12 or $13 per ounce, you can literally go to dealers because there's so much shortage. There are some places where there's a 200% premium that you can sell your silver for. You can go in person to dealers. Instead of, buying for $12, they are literally buying it off of you for $20 to $25. This has never been happening before. The ratio to gold to silver has never been higher. It is over 1 to 100 right now, or 100 to 1, however you want to say it. This is bullish. To me, silver is an absolute buy opportunity physically. Good luck trying to find it now because a lot of you are probably too late. All right. And good luck getting it shipped out to you in a timely manner. So right here, Ian Northing sharing this. So President Donald Trump is sharing this, and he does admit economy may be headed into a recession. Well, obviously, guys, just to break it down. I mean, right here, the Dow closed basically 3,000 points yesterday, or 12.9%. This is the worst point drop in the history. Keep in mind, the Dow is one of the oldest, longest lasting indices, I should say, in the world. Second worst percentage drop in history since 1896. All right, now let's listen to him. I'm going to turn it up.
Once we stop, I think there's a tremendous pent-up demand, both in terms of the stock market and in terms of the economy. And once this goes away, once it goes through and we're done with it, I think you're going to see a tremendous surge.
All right, so as you can see, he says, yeah, well, we may be, and obviously he's going to have to accept that. The Dow has not been at 20K right now since he's, taken office. All of that progress has been wiped away. I completely have faith in recovering from this. I think that this is just kind of the fear that they are selling to the masses as of now, so do not worry. I don't think that people's, pensions and 401ks and retirements will be completely obliterated. I think, as he says, we will see a tremendous surge. I think there is a greater plan, or perhaps that is just wishful thinking, to each their own, but we'll see, because I think a year from now, the market will recover and be very, very different. Just like there are bull markets, there are bear markets. Corrections, retracements are absolutely necessary. Now, to talk about XRP, which is the most bullish asset in the space that I am on, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. If you have a counterpoint to me, go ahead and leave it down below. But I can tell you, for 2 years that at least I've been on YouTube talking about XRP, it is a complete joke to me. The questions I get, realizing people's financial literacy and IQ with what is really happening, they have no idea. So right here, Guns N' Roses or Guns and XRP just sharing this again. Blockchain and banks. We have these two gentlemen together. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, again the highest valued private company in the world, but it's kept under the rug. It's just quiet. And then we have right next to him Ross Leckow, deputy, General Counsel of the International Monetary Fund. Along with them, the World Bank, the Bank of International Settlements, they talk about, XRP specifically being in these special drawing rights. Now, personally, I don't see that happening being, in this electronic, SDR. I just want them to be able to transfer the value of that. But these are the caliber of people that they are associated with. We know that Ripple has met with the Trump administration. Do not be surprised, of course, with David Schwartz as well, one of the original architects of the XRP ledger. You cannot be more bullish. Now, you have to realize the backing. People will say, oh, I don't want to touch XRP because it's a banker's coin. It's defeating the purpose of decentralization. All right, that's fine. I am simply here to make money. Honestly, I want money as a permission slip for better freedom to live my life how I want to. So right here, Ripple, they will have their annual event again. Instead of Cybos for Swift, they will have Swell, and this will be in London. Keep in mind, London, guys, R3, Banking Consortium. I guarantee when all is said and done, R3, some people that I respect in this community, like Galgatron, they don't really see R3 utilizing XRP. Well, they own it in a huge amount, at least $1 billion. There was a massive lawsuit where they were promised, billions, but I think they had to settle on a lower amount. That is speculation on how much they truly own, but they absolutely do own some. So keep in mind, London and R3 in particular. Just to show the caliber of people that are associated with Ripple at their Swell event, we literally have Ben Bernanke, the Federal Reserve Chairman. He was here formerly. He's not currently the chairman, but again, he was here during the 2008 financial crisis when we saw this with the U.S. central banks. He led them. And this is the same thing. These are the parallels that we are seeing in this market. If you do not understand what Ripple is doing, they are a payments company using blockchain infrastructure. They are utilizing XRP. It is an open source protocol. Other groups and initiatives are already building on the XRP ledger. You can tokenize assets, you can collateralize and, take positions. There's so many things. They have a decentralized exchange. They are the most scalable solution, most secure. Their proof of consensus or proof of correctness mechanism. It's just unparalleled. I have never been more bullish. These are the shakeouts we are waiting for. I wholeheartedly believe these prices will not stay low for long, meaning that 2020 is truly going to be the year of the digital asset. Next, I'm going to finish up with this and I will get cranking on another video. I'm super busy today. So we have here Baba Cub sharing this again, pointing out about U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin. We know the connections with him and Ripple and, Christine Lagarde, the former IMF director, but now she is the president of the European Central Bank, high-tiered individuals. He appoints Coinbase chief legal officer to oversee the entire banking system. Yes, they are going to a digital dollar. They've acted like they weren't, and now they are coming out with it just like every other central bank. They will create central bank digital currencies, basically having a digital version, a tokenized version of fiat, whether it's, the US dollar, the euro, etc. And then they need a bridge asset between that to run on the back settlement layer of all the payment hierarchy. We don't need to know about the application layer and the user interface. It will be the settlement layer between the core bank the central bank ledgers, their core ledgers. That is what's happening. All right, when you're paying with your credit card at Walmart, and then the Walmart bank, and then the credit bank, they all have to settle, and eventually the central banks settle on that. That is finality. Now, right here, right on Coinbase, guys, they don't really talk about XRP. They have it listed, but it's hush hush. And as we can see here, send money internationally for free. You have two options. You can, right here, send money across borders virtually instantly using XRP or their USDC stablecoin that's pegged to $1. Free, no fees to send or receive, all right, to another Coinbase account, and it's global, available to users in countries including India, Mexico, and the Philippines. Remember, the unbanked populations. All right, and then there was another thing I saw. All right, I found it here, shared by Crypto Pennies. So again, here's the actual article off the Daily Hodel. This is an acronym for Hold On for Dear Life, Hodel, Hodel, Tomato, Tomato. And we can see here, bank transfers, 1 to 2 days. XRP, 3 to 5 seconds on-chain transactions. All right, now 12, and then it shows the USD stablecoin again. Global fees. Again, we have less than 1 penny for XRP and unlimited. It is literally the go-to answer. The higher the value, of course, the more liquid the asset is, the higher, more value and money they can send. It literally just grows exponentially as the value goes. So if there's going to be a digital asset, they've already emphasized that it's not going to be a stablecoin for a bridge asset. There are a multitude of benefits behind this. This video, I guarantee there's a good chance of it getting shut down towards the time where, we could potentially see a price set or a slow and steady rise, because I am trying to just disseminate as much information as possible. So with that, guys, please share this around. Share this with a family member. Like the video. Again, links are in the description. Please inform yourself. Not financial advice, but what I am telling my friends and family is to buy at least $20, $100 of XRP in the hopes that it could change your life. That is all I'm saying. I'm not saying put in your life savings. I'm saying hedge your bets. With that, guys, I will get going on another video. Be sure to subscribe, and until next time.